guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
You talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you...
Why the fuck did Get Up join?
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
It really in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, on that.
And that last replay courtesy of Tia. And a look now at how the offense...
June full. Are you falling? Are you falling? He said, June full.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And we finish one half of basketball. Wizards lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They've got the lead. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they play?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half. First, they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver? And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third.
Initially, Aiden was charged for involuntary manslaughter as a junior.
Right back here after the game.
The second half beginning in just a moment.
And what a tremendous game for the dude. He has not. Rebounds, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
So on the floor for Denver, the machine is out there with G. And it's the dude, and there's the great, and it's Gordon in at the power forward position. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jokic.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pass to the great. It's tipped.
Oh, I've done that before.
Hall. He's covered by Murray. Hall passes it to the great one. Nice ball movement by Washington.
Cut.
Offensive rebound. Down goes.
But why you trying to bully on the poor people though? You know his team trash.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Murray.
That they're gonna lose.
Pass to G. Here's Jokic. Here's G. Gordon kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket. Murray's got 13.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Just over a minute past here in the third quarter. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense is struggling to...
That nigga know they suck, bruh.
Having a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Hall. The pass to the great
I love King Von.
off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good by G.
Defender there in the neighborhood. Not quite close enough. Good shot.
Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Hall. Pass to the great one. From deep. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
Now Murray. He's got 13. Feeds to G. Lock at 6. Here's Gordon. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps. And you mentioned that. Some weeks they look like a lottery team. Then the next, they look like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their games when they did get hot, though.
Jokic. Shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's the great. 6 points for him. In transition, here come the Wizards. And he uses the glass on the lane. 3 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Wizards?
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
To the right side. There's a good screen. The tray. Rebound by the Wizards. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Inside. Here's G. He has 5. Passes it to Jokic. There's the dish to Gordon. 5 on the clock. To end the drought. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Jokic.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, you know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Flash comes in for G, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for the machine. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Shorty. He's out there with P. Lights out there with the great one. And it's Hall in at the point.
And guys, for the Nuggets, it seemed to come out of the blue for their players. They all felt fresh, but the press release would say they needed rest. So obviously a bit of miscommunication there.
To take the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's G. He feeds it to Murray.
Nigga, no niggas talking about G-Ran.
Here's Flash. Fires top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short.
And, you know, back to the Nuggets and giving up a bit near the end of the season, miscommunications like that can really bother a player. Still, it's a viable strategy. I don't know if it's viable, but it's a strategy that
and you don't ever get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message.
That nigga's feet. Stay licking niggas' feet.
Nothing easy inside.
The dude, he's checked in for Denver. There's the pass to the great. He dishes it to Gordon. No luck. Now Washington takes it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the middle game of their 5.
He said, big storm, big dinner.
G dishes to Murray. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The Nuggets trail. To shoot. He kicks to Gordon. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Hall. Has to beat. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go.
Those are starting to add up.
That nigga deals.
Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Murray. Good on the 13-footer. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Hall. And lots of contact there.
That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby.
To find the open man.
And Greg, the Wizards were top 10 in the league in assists, as you were just talking about last season. They were 3rd. Clark in the league.
Those eye-popping stats, the Wizards passed the eye test. I mean, it seemed like most of their buckets came off. Nice pass.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Bro, why is everybody singing that shit?
And so here's Denver. They trail by 1. Pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Murray to take the lead.
Spaghetti got injured.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
And a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Here's Hall. And
I'm not gonna lie.
he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the 2nd straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Yeah, let me go ahead and leave VC.
Call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Davis. Dominic has just been arrested for murder by the Fort Worth, Texas Police Department.
Fort Worth,
January
Texas.
8, 2022. Police responded to a shooting a little after 2 p.m. When they arrived on scene, they found the body of 23-year-old Curtis Sims lying on the ground. Police were able to find surveillance cameras in the area that had recorded what had happened. The footage showed Dominic executing Curtis with a handgun while he was lying on the ground. Dominic was quickly arrested and brought in for interrogation.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak.
Man, we didn't get an opportunity to meet each other today. But I'm the detective who's going to be handling this investigation, okay? First off, I'm getting a little sport down here.
His 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Today is January the 8th, 2022. Time now is approximately 17:08 or 5:08 p.m. Homicide interview room. Detective Sullivan, this is Detective Anderson, my partner. Dominic, what is your last name? Do you understand what's going on? Hi.
Hits it from 3-point range.
You are under arrest right now for the charge of murder. I understand you made a statement to an officer when he got on scene, took a gun from somebody and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I'm here to talk about. Based on the investigation so far, I believe that you were responsible for a murder. Okay. If there's any claims of self-defense you want me to have, I'd love to hear you talk about it and stuff. That's up to you. Since you are under arrest for murder, I have to read you your Miranda warnings, okay?
I was walking.
Oh, wait a second. Would you like to talk to me today?
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Okay, well, it's up to you. As long as you're saying you want to talk to me, we can talk. Okay. Go ahead.
It was really just me defending myself. Somebody pulled up, got out the car, was trying to fight, slashed their gun a little bit. And once they got to swinging on me, I got closer to their car because shit just killed me, basically.
Can I ask a question? Do you know this person?
Yeah,
Who is it?
It was a friend.
Okay. How close are y'all's friends? What happened?
Here's
Did you fell out? Y'all grow up together, all that kind of stuff?
And here comes the break.
Do you think reasons matter for why most people do stuff? I think they do. You didn't just walk up to nobody and do nothing, did you?
I didn't walk up to nobody.
There you go. So that could make a difference. Okay. With this being said tell me about the gun. That's important, this thing.
Man,
No doubt about it, it's not yours. Okay. Whose gun is it?
His. The person is dead.
Who's that?
The person is dead.
Curtis?
Yeah.
How do you know he's dead?
They told me.
Yeah, okay. So, where did you get the gun? In his car? There you go. So that could make a difference. Okay. With this being said tell me about the gun. That's important, this thing. Is this gun your gun?
Yeah.
No doubt about it, it's not your gun.
No.
Okay. Whose gun is it?
The person is dead.
Who's that?
The person is dead.
Curtis?
Yeah.
How do you know he's dead?
They told me.
Yeah, okay. So, where did you get the gun?
From inside his car.
From in his car? Can you explain that to me?
And he was fighting on me thinking that I was hurt.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like this.
Where were you at? Were you inside the car when you were fighting or outside the car?
I was outside of the car and he got out of his car.
Okay.
Killing him on the interior.
Yes.
Yeah, you
So
can't
where did you get the gun? Did you reach into an open window?
The window was down. I reached through the window.
Hey, man, sorry. My fault. Yeah, all right, sorry. I understand. Hey, dude, I understand this is a big deal, man. I understand it's a big deal for you. You know, we can get up. But just let's try to be as calm as we can because I'm just trying to get the information. Because obviously, you know, this is recorded. This interview is recorded. No secrets. And I want your story for everybody to hear it, okay?
Long story short is, he got out the car trying to fight me. I guess he thought that I was hurt or something like that because when he started, I started moving towards his car.
Yeah, it looked like you have an injury in your eye.
Obviously, he was fighting.
Okay, well, I'm going to take some pictures of that stuff. Where did you get the gun from the car? The cup holder. It was just sitting there in a cup holder.
No good. There was just enough defensive pressure to
Is it
get
two-door?
him off balance.
Okay, two-door. And you didn't open the door or just reached it?
Here's the professor.
Okay. Then what happened?
Rebound by the
Stop.
Nuggets.
How many times?
G's got 4 rebounds in this game.
What happened after you shot it?
I told the people to call the police.
Okay. When you shot him, how close was he to you? Was he still swinging at you? What happened?
As soon as I hit him the first time, he got to the ground.
Did you shoot him anymore when he was on the ground, anything like that? Nothing. Okay.
From the arc.
Okay. So, did he say any comments to you like, I'm going to kill you? Did he say anything like that?
I didn't hear too much.
Kind of got tunnel vision or whatever. It happens. Just what I hear. So, So just so I know, that gun does not belong to you. You have never touched that gun before, other than when you got it from the sky.
Nigga, Red Tree Stories, nigga.
Do you have any problem with me?
Quote unquote, when the killer realizes his murder was recorded.
You know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played.
I'm going to have a little bit here from you.
Envision yourself as a coach as well.
Westbrook in the game. That nigga wide open.
And I think Doris
wide open.
For us right now. Doris?
Shoot that shit, nigga. Shoot.
Don't make the cases over. Okay, because people look at this case.
I'm sure.
I understand there may be video of this fight. If all that stuff checks out for you in the fight, it's going to look good for you in the future, man. Cooperation. You get free, you know, like, people have respect for you and stuff like that. I don't know.
JP?
I'm going to do is document your injuries. You know what I'm saying? You guys were fighting. I don't know who was getting the better who wasn't getting the better who, or anything like that. We're still out there in the process of
What?
What I'm gathering is, you know, pretty much to complete a thorough investigation of the case, Dominic. And
come on.
We're going to be. We can tell now the DNA is so good. Is I know you already touched that bottle, but if I touch it too, they can tell who touched it first. You understand what I'm saying? So his DNA should be all right. That would go to your claim that you took the gun from his car, right? So, okay, I'm going to read this to you, and I'll let you get a chance to read it. Right, not to have an intrusion made into my body for the purpose of conducting a tobacco machine swap. Also do it
Give me that shit.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Knowing of my lawful, we're not going to do a blood test. We're not going to do a hair comparison. I'm going to back those out. We're just going to take a sheet and sip. Knowing of my lawful right to refuse to consent to such an intrusion.
Give me that.
Give my permission to any qualified person to make such intrusion and withdraw sufficient amount of the cheek swabs.
My fucking God.
No hair, with which to perform any necessary analysis. I give this written permission for a buccal cheek swab test. No blood, no hair again. I'm sorry it's in there. To the above officer voluntarily and with the threats of any kind at.
The detective asks Dominic if he will consent to a DNA test so they
go.
can be touched the handgun. Dominic will now sign paperwork to give his consent. After the sample is taken, the detective will begin asking questions about the shooting. More specifically, why did it happen? Was it really self-defense?
Outside Westbrook.
Would you like to read that too, sir? If you agree with that, just sign it right there.
Nigga, hey, that bullshit.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Did you and
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Did you guys ever go to school together or anything like that?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Hall passes to B.
Sorry.
Graduating?
Let's go!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's G. It falls.
Nigga.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order
people come
to
up
get
to
the
me out there and said, this fight might have been over. That accurate?
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game. Those were really important fouls.
Ciara ready?
No time to spare.
Don't know anything about that.
A bucket.
Without question.
So,
nigga, I'll be naked.
He come over today and try to fight you.
Intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure
You have any phone communications with them recently, texting them, threatening them, anything like that?
Option. I mean, I thought they did a
Nothing
nice
like that, your
job
phone?
getting it in his hands.
Do you have any problem with us if we conduct a forensic download on your phone to prove that as well for your sake?
There's Gordon with the
No, it's up to you, man. You don't want me to do that? Okay, because I would say, somebody told me that there might have been communications in there where you threatened him, said that you were going to shoot him. I think if those messages aren't in your phone, I think that would be important. But if they are in your phone, I can understand you not wanting to do that as well. So you do not want me to do that.
Him, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, Mega.
Because I'll put it to you like this. That whole thing's caught on tape, video. I hope you know that. He didn't reach into his car.
You said he. I was in the window. What are you talking about? I didn't reach into his car. Okay, either way.
If I show you the video?
Yeah, show me the video.
And so it's the Wizards with the W.
Easy dub. Bye-bye, Flokic.
Obviously, I didn't see that.
I'll even say give you the card. I'll say that. Why did you shoot it while you was on the top?
He said, who's next on the list?
You told me you didn't shoot it.
How many times would they punch you whenever you're reaching into the car?
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the
I
Jet
can see
Smith.
from the video so far.
Take a moment now to,
what ain't going to look good for you is you going up and executing when it's on the ground.
Outstanding performance among many this season.
What I'm saying is, would you like to tell anybody about that? Somebody's got to make a decision. I don't make a decision what happens to you. You know that? I just put the facts together, and here you guys go. Judges, juries do this. Okay? That's who makes the decision. I think if I had done something wrong, that there's no doubt that you pull the trigger. There's no issue with that whatsoever. Okay? I know that for 100% fact. You even admitted it to us. You said that. Yes. Go ahead.
Where did I get the gun from?
I don't know. I think you got it from your waistband.
As I was going like this, right?
I think so, man. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. But with that being said is, we're going to have time to go frame by frame by frame. This is just early in the investigation. I can tell you this. Just as far as I never saw you reach into the window or had the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I saw. Now, okay, keep in mind, when I get all the video downloaded and extracted and do this, and we go frame by frame, we'll be able to slow it down to where we're like robots watching through there. We'll be able to see how many times everybody hit each other. I don't know. That's
Oh, my God. Demon Nicks.
Is there any reason that matters for this, man? It looks like then it's just like, why is he coming over to your place? I don't know why you don't think it's important that you tell us all this, man, but that's up to you. I'm not mad at you if you don't want to tell
Welcome
me
to
the
2K
reasons.
Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Me personally, man.
Tonight, it'll be the New York
You're not
Knicks.
a bad guy, Dominic. I think some shit went wrong today, man. I don't think you're a killer. I don't know, man. It's up to you, man. I'm not going to beat you down or waste your time or anything like that, but I think it's important that you tell us the backstory, what's going on, why he even came over, how did he even know you was going to be over at the apartment? How's all that? You got any wishes to think of it or something?
Yes, yeah, going back. If you're getting beat on while you're reaching into the car, that's what people say.
Damn, I ain't want to start this nigga full, dog.
At that point,
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
You can only explain your emotions and your reactions in this stuff. Video shows
with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. And the Wizards on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And when I look at Washington, they fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who...
You see what I'm saying? I don't take nothing like that. Like, so if you got a gun and you make it seem like
thinking
you're
that
threat,
thought,
bro, I'm not
that they
finna,
would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
So the New York starting five.
Again,
It's out there at Bridges. It's Boomer. And it's Cool Hands. And it's Town in at the 5. Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
We may have to give them a new nickname. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint, last in points per game, and then go in bottom 3 in shooting percentage, and that spells abysmal.
He had it on his lap right here. In the corridor, yes, he had it on his lap. Yeah, he had it on his lap. And he was like, yeah, woo. I don't know what he was saying because I didn't really give a fuck.
Hart the pass to Town.
That's your gun, so obviously you on something. Okay, cool.
Foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
so I know what's going to be.
And he makes the
So
first.
if he got out of his car without his gun, that was his fault. That's not my fault. And I shot him with his own gun because he was threatening me.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No, I did not.
First
Never
quarter
said
of play,
that.
1 minute later.
He said he had ready for me. But when he came out of the car, he was ready to fight. I guess so.
Here's Hall.
You're saying you reach in the car that time you get the gun. You fire that one shot. My question to you is why you lay on the
That's
ground?
got to be, though, a tough hill
What,
for the defense
before you
to
fire your
swallow.
other 2 shots?
He's a guy that
What
you
is
know
this?
can
What is
hurt
he
you
doing?
with his passing,
Make
and right
your-
there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Washington. Shot clock at 6.
Did you need to fire those other 2 shots? Where did you shoot?
Just 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Shorty the pass
first
to the
shot,
professor.
you shot him in the stomach, right in the stomach. If you'd done that, shot him in the stomach,
Here's
walked
Hall.
off, all the police in.
Oh my God.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early,
the other 2
he's
shots,
going to give you props.
you said into the head. That was basically taking his.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges passes to Towns. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Have you guys
And
ever
Washington
been
has
like,
possession. It's a 5-point game.
You guys grew up together and all this? Is it true about
6.
the girl? Having a falling out about the girl?
There's the pick. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. No luck.
Well, they finally missed on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
Touchy subject for you, so
Now
I'll leave it alone.
the
I'm just
pass to
trying
Big
to
Daddy.
think of the reasons, man.
From 17 feet out. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You don't even
You know,
know
his
how to get
ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean,
How do you know
he's
that?
usually in the middle of
my
everything
friend.
for his team.
My friend, you never know my brother. It's close.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. How long ago? When did y'all fall out?
Last month, for my birthday, on my daughter's birthday.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes
Want to tell me
played.
why you fell out?
They'll tell you, whoever it is.
So I just take their word for it?
I mean, like, listen here. I already told you what happened.
And this is it off the right side of the rim. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, like I said, I got to go back and look at the video very, very well. But I can tell you this.
It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
And Towns gets it to go.
I mean, when this all shakes out, just to go to jail, you mind how it's hard to get
get him in his own.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think should happen?
Hall passes to the great one.
Given the same circumstances.
Offensive rebound.
Nigga went cold before he even shot the ball.
1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh,
Same
that is
circumstances
just
happen.
weak
Say this didn't
defense there.
happen.
I'm pretty
You
sure
know now,
that
given the
was
same
not the plan
circumstances,
to
you
give
get
him
shot.
those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Passes it to Big Daddy. Here's Cool Hands. 29 points for him last game against Memphis.
And don't forget about his work on the glass.
This nigga,
he's contributed in a number of ways.
29 is trash.
If I get a hold to it, then that's their fault. Because they should have been first. That's all I can say, man. So, no, I'm not taking none of this back. And if it was a time where this happened again, I would hope they would just shoot me first instead of letting me get
He
the
went
win.
straight into attack mode on the possession.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many
That was
second
disrespectful,
chance
my
points
fault.
because of how hard he
My fault,
wants to
Bronson.
get to the rebound. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
I didn't even realize I was going to like that.
Pass to short.
Yeah. All right, just what's going to happen. I'm going to have my crime scene guys come over here. I want to document your injuries. You know what I'm saying? So,
shot clock at 5.
document the
Loses
doors
it
and
back on the
stuff like
screen
that.
and lays it up and in.
I'm going to collect your scalp phone. I'm going to write a search warrant for it. I'm going to do the case and make sure there's no messages and stuff in
Yeah,
there.
he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in
He's
his
going to
step
go
to
to
start.
jail tonight. He's going
And
to get a
so
bond
New
and
York
stuff like
calls
that.
timeout at first. This their
Is there
first
anything else
look
you want to
at this
ask or
year's Washington
questions or
squad.
anything? You got any other questions?
Well, last season the Wizards fell off just a bit in the second half of the year. Still a Greg, very competitive.
Bro. Oh my God. Bro, I ain't JJ, bro. I'm gonna come back.
Right there, so I don't know how long it's going to take from being here, so we'll see. We'll go from there, okay?
I ain't JJ, I'm coming back.
All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Boomer. Robinson is out there in cool hands. And there's Skinny. And it's Big Daddy in at the point guard position.
And you know, that 29 wins mark at home for the Wizards, third best in the East. That team really likes shooting the ball here, as they were a top 5 3-point percentage team in this building.
And really the driving factor for why Washington was so good at home was their defense. I mean, they would finish with the best field goal percentage against in the entire league in their home building. You don't think of the Wizards as a lockdown team, but in the Verizon Center, that's exactly what they were.
So it's Washington now, down by 15. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Well, you look at the scoreboard and you realize how much he's already contributed. You really have to wonder how bad it might be if he weren't doing the job he's done so far.
And there's the call on A-Train. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here is Skinny. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Boomer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 6 points for Boomer.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Hall. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. The pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 4, and he gets it to go. 9 points for Boomer.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Out to the right wing. From downtown, Washington gets it back. The Knicks leading by 16. Skinny the pass to Big Daddy. And the bucket counts.
Why is that not fine?
Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the
Yeah, that means that nigga's very successful, my nigga.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
So that means he's an elite regular season quarterback.
Here's Hall, puts up the baby hook. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Wizards.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
And Washington put together a good season against the East last year. Ended up with that 46-36 record, with 30 of those wins coming against the rest of the conference.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in opponent shooting percentage, 6th in assists. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage. Such an important stat. They did not give up the easy looks. You really had to work for whatever you got.
Here's Big Daddy. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's blocked. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Skinny the pass to Boomer.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Pass to Red Hot for the three. It's rebounded.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
JJ, I ain't gonna lie. Picking the hammer.
All game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt.
Same shit that happened to you.
Runs through him. It's really smooth.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Last season ended with the Knicks.
Same shit that happened to you happening to me, bro.
It didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks
I'm playing the Knicks, bro.
To be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Bro, niggas went down 20.
It's an 18-point game. 5 on the clock. Hall passes to the great one. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game so far. Robinson.
Fantastic dunk.
Oh, what is he doing?
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Here's Big Daddy.
Second.
Here's the dish to Robinson.
No wasted trips at all. They're
taking
care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead is to knock down those free throws and 100%.
I'm about to sub out again. Niggas about to go down 40.
He's off on the first. Lights out, check in for the Wizards.
Yup, down 25.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been.
Nah. We gonna come back down 25, bro.
And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
You just gonna shoot up these three. Pray for shooting luck.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime. New York
2K16
after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
What's the score of the Falcons game? So the Falcons winning by 30 right now?
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a 1.
Yeah, 30.
So far, we'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been a clinic out there.
On Madden? I swear he top 5. Like when you age regress Kirk Cousins and you put abilities on that nigga, he top 5.
Orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
We down 27.
Out there with the professor. Then it's P, and it's Hall in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Washington has possession. The basket pool. The shot. What? Take it the other way. Here's Big Daddy. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Pass to Bridges. Over to the wing. Here's Hall. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 21.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Here's Brunson. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Passes it to Short. There's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Who said that?
Consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Here is Boomer. He's got 11. To the wing on the left. Here's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Teardrop shot. Washington with the
Y'all think Antonio Brown would be top 10 right now if he came back to the league?
And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The Big Daddy passes to Boomer. The feed to Towns. And he's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And so it's New York with it. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Boomer. From deep. Rebound, Washington. Shorty's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over to the wing. A 3-ball. And again, Washington.
Wow!
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 26.
Oh my God.
Here is Boomer. Up and in on the layup. Boomer's got 13.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And guys, one thing that was obvious to me, last year the Wizards really matured as a team. I mean, they played as if they expected to win instead of a group kind of coming into their own. I thought they just showed a lot more composure and maturity on the court.
Train, he's checked in for Washington. Red Hot comes in for lights out. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for cool hands. And it's Skinny in for Big Daddy. As you said, the Wizards did look more mature last year on the floor with their play. They made sure to add veterans to achieve that.
And not just any veteran, but a future Hall of Famer in Paul Pierce. I mean, his presence on the team, I think, really is what propelled them to achieve new heights. And it also went beyond just Paul Pierce. That roster had a combined 490 playoff games. And that playoff veteran leadership, I felt, really helped this young core to grow.
So it's the Wizards now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's A-Train. Robinson with the block. Here's Bridges. It's blocked. But they get it back. Skinny the pass to Bridges. A second chance effort. And that's good for 2. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Hall. Out left of the wing. Here's Shorty. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
New York moving it around. Towns.
Bro.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Passes it to Boomer. Here's Bridges. Pass to Boomer. They get it back. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Here's Hall. The pass to Short. And again, Washington with the triple.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect. of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Here is Boomer. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Skinny. Jacks up a three. No good.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Pass to Shorty. No one near him. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Hall passes to A-Train. There's the pass to Red Hot. Again, the Wizards score. The Knicks leading by 20. Passes it to Boomer. Washington with the rebound. Red Hot's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And again, Washington with the triple.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Bridges. He's got 16. Boomer the pass to Robinson. Missed inside.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Hall to the left wing. Red Hot. Money from the wing. Red Hot's got 4 points. In the quarter. Here is Skinny. To the right side. Robinson down low. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Washington with the ball. And here's the fast break. Here's Boomer. It's tipped. And they get it back. They get it again. And so he draws the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Terrific game for Boomer. He's got 13 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Cool Hands checked in for Robinson. Payne comes in for Bridges. And Big Daddy subbed in for Skinny. And New York, looking at who they've got. Cool Hands is out there at Bridges. And it's Robinson. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Payne at the shooting guard position.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Hall. Here's Poole. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Bridges to the wing right side. There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Poole. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Shorty, he's checked in for the great one. And New York with a change here, too. Skinny, he's checked in for Payne. Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Robinson, and the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Hall. Pass to Slim. Here's Lights Out. The three. Good. Lights Out's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Takes it from 10. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's 31 points for Big Daddy.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind. But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
And what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 16.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Robinson, that's good. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
He was all alone on that one. And that's 13 points for the professor.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
So Mahomes get better stats, my nigga?
They'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
P, he's checked in for Slim. Boomer, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Cool Hands.
He always knows where his
I can't play with these niggas.
That will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Fuck.
Down low, the 11-footer, and that one hits back iron. The Knicks leading by 16, and they're pushing it up. Bridges shot.
I need Kyle Kuzma executed. Need this nigga executed ASAP.
The pass to Poole. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Nice ball movement by Washington. Passes it to Hall. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Niggas don't miss.
One-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Hall. And that one's good. He has 38 in the game. Knicks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. There's a good screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Pass to the professor. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. That's short off the rim. Wizards trail by 16. The pass to Hall. It's intercepted. They swipe it. Here's P. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Knicks leading by 14. Passes to Big Daddy. Pass to Hart. And the pass to Big Daddy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The good-looking.
Oh my.
Shot from the wing. Big Daddy's got 35.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
You look at Big Daddy, what a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Wizards trail by 16. Inside, Towns with the steal. Here's Boomer. Here's Bridges. Passes it to Boomer. Out to the right wing. Can't make good off the screen.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Now here's Towns. That's good. Towns has got 23 points.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
That's tipped. And here they come. And here we go. Bridges shot. Good.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this...
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
I mean, when you
I'm assuming Brendan Aubrey on the Buccaneers.
Dominant a game this was for Big Daddy. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
I don't hear you talk that passionate and listening on your team. That's why.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth. Even on a power finish like
Now, Bucky Irvin, not a demon.
What makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Washington has possession. On up the court.
I got my stats. I'm chilling.
Here's Big Daddy.
Couldn't even do nothing, bro. Their whole team played.
6 to shoot. And he was fouled.
Whole team couldn't miss. Can't do nothing about that.
And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our.
Because y'all niggas is top heavy, bro.
He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Nigga Brunson is a demon.
Broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith.
Yeah, that nigga got it. Mikal Bridges not missing no shots, I'm sure. That my favorite meat?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. So for New Orleans, their last game, a win against Phoenix. That game, a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. Fellas, just...
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Pelicans make the trip in for this one. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Taking a look at Washington. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
Boy, your shit not this gooey. Zion Hammer.
And seeing where Washington is, they've never been able to take that next step this season and
Yeah.
really break away.
You play the same day as me.
And you know they're running out of
Play after this.
opportunities to finally make
Yeah.
that surge partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position.
Jazz.
Hall passes to the professor. From outside the first shot, first basket. He's out of the block.
Nigga side.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Nigga thirsty.
As the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses too.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The natural out there with garbage man.
My nigga JJ 1-7.
Then it's the Prophet, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to McCollum. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Count that.
Okay, BI.
Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game was fantastic.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
Here's Murray. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Hall. It's good, and he drew.
So
he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Washington shooting their first free throw of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's McCollum. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Need for Dallas.
To get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And Jones sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Niggas be rooting for Hitler.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
There's the pass to Hall. Here's Shorty, defended by Jones. Pass to the great one. Wide open. And another miss by Washington.
Very dangerous to leave.
That nigga is here, Hitler.
Break there for the D.
Pass to Jones.
Hey.
Passes to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Nigga laughing.
Tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds, disjointed.
He said, hey, let's get it, bro.
Or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that.
We cannot fall to 5 and 5, man.
Following the 3-pointer by Washington and the basket by
Jones. Sad.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep.
Yeah, all right.
And New Orleans will go the other way with it. This having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
About how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Washington has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Hey guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back.
So what about Wemby?
2013, and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Here's Murray, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first point.
Wembanyama.
There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Releases. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The professor, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
You said you don't judge the fools, huh?
Can't get it to go. Tie game in Washington. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yes, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Pelican shooting impressively throughout at 62%. We've got the professor. He's out there with Shorty. P out there with the great one. And it's Hall in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Shot from free throw range. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here is Garbage Man. He had 16 points in the win against Phoenix.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. It's tipped. Hall, he's covered by Hawkins. And the power
God.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's the great one.
Are you 30?
Scored yet? That I'm sure will change. And he gets it to go.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember,
He said, so you know I had to double it.
last game,
pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the 13-footer. Garbage man's got 13.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Well, looking at the Wizards, they weren't as lauded as other teams last season, but the Wizards were a ferocious group on defense. Numbers support that. Their activity, Greg, could really bother teams.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, oftentimes people look at them and think offense, but it really was, to your point, Kevin, the defense was the strength.
Don't let the meat go bad.
They do get out in transition, but it was the defense, I thought, that really allowed them to become elite.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. The natural, he's checked in for Dub. Jones goes in for Garbage Man. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Hawkins. And the Prophet subbed in for Smith.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the
I refuse to get full.
and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And he's fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Dubs checked in for the natural. Garbage man comes in for Cool Hands. Hawkins checked in for Jones. And Smooth subbed in for the Prophet. Here's the Professor. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. The Professor's got 7.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Ingram banked in off the glass. .129 left in the first half of the game. Stripped it away. Here's Smooth. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He said, leave me alone, leave me alone.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Haven't done nearly as much inside as they did in the first. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work it inside and force the defense to react to the ball going to the paint.
He said, never been a chink? Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Bitch, I'm a dog, roof.
Increase their separation here. I mean, it's been an impressive offensive output. Now that's finishing work right
That's what
there.
these niggas think.
Two hands, and you're right.
And I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start
Shoot in the mouth.
Yeah, nice
Don't
job
foul.
of the kind at the line.
I'm gonna O's.
Kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill.
That nigga Joe Burrow stank.
Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. It's a big, huge win over the Spurs. Let them get into the postseason for the first time.
Oh, they robbed my nigga Bobby Portis?
Here's Hawkins. And they're going to count
Oh, shit.
and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a play there.
Ain't nobody laughing, bro.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Pass to A-Train. Nice ball movement by Washington. Over to the left wing. Red hot the pass to Hall. Here is Slim. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to A-Train. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Wizards out front, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. They started to take control of the game in the second quarter and pulled away nicely, heading into halftime up by 5. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just...
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half.
Yeah.
Third quarter starting here now.
Y'all heard that Zion banged that nigga Draymond up?
Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got the natural. Prophet is out there with C.
That's for what?
And it's Garbage Man, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Bro.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on.
1.5, bro, chill.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Yeah, you freaky as shit.
McCollum dishes to Jones. And play stops as it looks like they call it.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Hall passes to Pete. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark.
Pull up and go.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Jones, no one around him. Second chance shot. It's deflected.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Here's the great one. Off target from 3.
That nigga got that.
Too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Here's Murray. Here's Ingram. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, and they're able to recover. Wizards leading by 3. Hall passes to Shorty. To the inside. Takes it off the glass. Shorty's got 9 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
There's the pick. Jones kicks to McCollum. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. He has 7.
My diamonds are meager.
There, nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit.
Hey, shit, everywhere. Crazy as shit.
7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. The great one passes to Hall.
I'm not a nut.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by McCollum. Not quite 2.5.
They be like Power and Wildline.
Pass to the professor. Takes a 3. That's good. 12 points.
He said NBA
Guys, his consistency
and elite.
in terms of shooting has
Stop
really
full.
helped them seize control.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense is one of the best offensive.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through garbage man. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
Fraud Burrow, fraud.
Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work.
We all pray for
He
this.
does, you're right. Out to the wing. From past
We all pray for this moment, dog.
Washington with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's
Now it's PR. Now it's PR.
The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And they get it. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Wizards leading by 9. The great one passes to Hall. And Jones over to help. Here's Shorty. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
The tray. And it's Williamson. With
$1 million man.
The Naturals got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by the Wizards.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Hall. Pass to Shorty. All alone. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He said,
here's Murray. He's got 11. Passes it to Ingram. Jones dishes to McCollum. Here is Garbage Man. He's got 19. Murray, good.
You go. Think I'm about to get full right now.
Hall passes to Pete, and he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Ooh.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So you got that. Ooh, nah.
And a change for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in. Shorty out there with P. Then there's the Professor. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Hall in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. To the middle, here's Murray. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Murray's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. The Wizards with the lead.
Nigga just saying names.
It's stolen by Jones. He feeds it to McCollum. Can't connect from short range.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
When Baby Keem put his meat to it.
Here's Hall. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum's got his fourth rebound in this one. Jones kicks to McCollum to take the lead. That's good. McCollum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean,
Bro, there's no way you play that shit. 32. Nigga 32 on PUBG Mobile, dog.
Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter.
They ain't even real niggas in them lobbies to buy.
That's the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be
smart. Bro, I'm about to lose, dude.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Ingram passes to Williamson. Launches a 3. That's off. His 4th miss in 13 attempts. Wizards have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot to stop the drought, and the jumper is on the mark.
I need this thing to do a human verification test, bro.
Time to be giving him that kind of shot.
McCollum kicks to Murray. To the paint. Here's Ingram, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Garbage Man. He's got 19 points and 5 assists.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
So he gets them both. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Hall, and he converts the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Hall.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
Here's Murray. It's tipped. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Hall. They set the pick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Murray kicks to Jones. And it's blocked. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Red. Uncovered. Here's Shorty. Here's Hall. And it's good from the elbow. He's got 27. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Williamson. There's the screen. Here is Garbage Man. There's the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Jones. 13 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans trail by 4. Now Murray. Passes it to Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garbage Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The pass to the professor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and then this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Shoots from 12. Murray, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
It's stolen by Jones. Steps back and shoots. Here's Ingram. No luck. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Hall. And another miss by Washington.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Shorter. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's the professor from 12 feet out. Rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's McCollum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Murray, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Hall. No one near him. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting for Washington. Hall. First free throw is good. The Great Ones checked in for red hot. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. And so he hits both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
The pass to Ingram. Here's the screen. It's blocked. Hall passes to Short. They get it back. Pelicans trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Pass to the Great One for 3. Tries again. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murphy.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Garbage Man. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Murphy.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Terrific game for Pete. He's got 16 points and 3 denials. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness and then also the tremendous focus that's been on display.
Passes it to Ingram. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. He took good advantage of that screen. And that's 31 points for Cool Hands.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Good on the shot. And the Wizards lead by 3.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot. They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalties. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without foul.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. .149 left in the fourth.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Hall. Look at that jam.
Yeah. Wide.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Washington shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. The pass to the great. Can't nail the jump.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Williamson. Misses in close. Here's Washington now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Shorty. Pass to Hall. Here's the professor. Shoots the three. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference, baby.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Huge moment in this game right there.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. $19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hall, he's covered by Murray. Here's Poole. Misses the tray. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Here's Shorty. can't connect. So it's the
2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60%, reminds me of myself.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.
Five.